folk song. It's 8 minutes long. It's a true story. It happened in Canada. It happened in the 1800s. The story was told to me on the spot where it happened. It's in a minor key. I'm using a capo. There's an audience participation part in it. And the guy dies in it. What more do you need in a folk song? Actually, everywhere I go, people accept this as a genuine folk song. Except when I got to Glasgow, Scotland, where I was informed that it's not quite up to snuff because only one person dies. In the melting snows of Ontario, where the wind will make you shiver, 'twas the month of May up in Georgian Bay near the mouth of the Musquash River, where the bears prowl and the coyotes howl. You can hear the osprey scream. Back in '99 we were cutting pine and sending it down the stream. Young Sandy Gray came to Go Home Bay all the way from PEI, where the weather's rough and it makes you tough and no man's afraid to die. Sandy came a smiling, 30,000 Islands was the place to claim his glory. Now Sandy's gone, but his name lives on. This is Sandy's story. Young Sandy Gray lives on today in the echoes of a mighty yell. Listen close and you'll hear a ghost in this story that I'll tell, boys, this story that I'll tell. Now Sandy Gray was boss of the men who tossed the trees onto the shore. They'd come and go till they built a flow, 100,000 logs or more. And he'd ride them down towards Severn Sound and cut them up in the mills for timber. And the ships would haul spring, summer, and fall till the ice came in December. One Sabbath day, big Sandy Gray came into camp with a peavey on his shoulder. With a thunder crack, he dropped his axe and the room got a little bit colder. He said, "Come on, all you, we got work to do. We gotta give her all we can give her. There's a jam of logs at the little jog near the mouth of the Musquash River." With no time to pray on the Lord's day, they were hoping for God's forgiveness. But the jam was high in a devil's sky. They set out about their business. They poked with their poles and ran with the rolls, trying to stay on their feet. Every trick they tried, one man cried, "This log jam's got us beat." But Sandy Gray was not afraid. He let out a mighty yell. "I'll be down, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell, boys. It's breakfast in hell." Oh, thank you, Chojoe. Yeah. Right. Everybody still with us here? Yeah. We're deep into the woods now. That's right. We're deep into this one. It's time for a little audience participation. Now, don't get nervous. I'm not going to be all Pete Seeger on you. You can learn a whole bunch of lyrics and a fancy melody and a harmony and a two-part and all that. It's a very simple part. It requires just a little bit of rhythm is all I need from you. As we go into the work part here. Kind of a chain gang, heave-ho kind of deal. Chojoe and I are going to get you started. I want everybody pitching in for this next verse, all right? Here we go. Everybody now. Put your backs into it. Everybody. Keep it going. Every one of the men did the work of 10. Sandy's scrambled up to the top. He's a-working like a dog, even 30-foot logs in it look like you never stop. Yeah, they struggled on, these men so strong, till the jam began to sway. And they dove for cover to the banks of the river, all except for Sandy Gray. You can stop now. Yeah, that was pretty good for a Tuesday. I saw a lot of couples holding hands doing the work game together. It was awful sweet. Couples night at the work game. All right, before we get back into the final verses of the song, final third, some business to attend to. We've noticed recently, well, actually over the years, we've noticed when we do this bit, there's always a few people in the audience. Now, you don't have to raise your hand or feel embarrassed or anything. It happens just about every night. There's always a few people that were concentrating so hard on their part there that they didn't hear what happened in that verse, and they got lost. So, for those folks, we'll do a quick little recap. Because that was a big verse. All our work paid off, and thankfully the log jam did come tumbling down, but it came down on top of our hero, Sandy Gray. That's what we learned at the very end of the verse there. That's where we're picking up the story. Now with thoughts of death, they held their breath as they saw their friend go down. They all knew in a second or two he'd be crushed or frozen or drowned. Yeah, they saw him fall, they heard him call just once, then it was over. Young Sandy Gray gave his name that day, near the mouth of the Musquash River. But Sandy Gray was not afraid, he let out a mighty yell. I'll be down, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell, boys. It's breakfast in hell. East to Giant's Tomb, there's plenty of room, there's no fences and no walls. And if you listen close, you'll hear a ghost down by Sandy Gray Falls. Through the tops of the trees, you'll hear in the breeze echoes of a mighty yell. I'll be damned, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell. And Sandy Gray lives on today in the echoes of a mighty yell. I'll be down, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell.